Now, if the government wants to tell you how to worship, what to worship, if to worship or not, and then if you are a worshiper, what the correct definition of your brand of worship is. Let's say this. If a president tells you, this is what a Christian is, and this is what is anti-Christian, and if you are thinking in this way as a Christian, as I've defined it, that's good. But if you are thinking and speaking and writing and acting in a way that's anti-Christian, according to my definition, that's bad, and I'm going to eradicate your way of thinking and your writing and your activity and blah, blah, blah. The president can't do that. The president not only has no business doing that, according to the Constitution, no human being has the ability to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do, period, with regard to worship, or who to vote for, or how to think, or what opinions they should have. No, that's just not the way it's going to be, or the way it is allowed to be under the U.S. Constitution. But if you want to call it progress, that's not progress, that's taking it backwards. But from the time of Abraham Lincoln till now, there was a battle going on between, some would say good and evil, and others would say left and right. Others would say conservative and liberal. Some would say Republican and Democrat. Some would say religious versus atheist, or Christian versus Muslim, or Jew versus atheist, or whatever. Or Dodgers versus Angels, or Lakers versus Clippers. It's always got to be something. Somebody's team, whose team is winning, and whose zip code is winning. In other words, whose zip code are we rooting for today, right? And they could change. Look, man, your zip code can change in 2 seconds. Your zip code could get entirely swallowed up by the earth in 1 second, and the border could change immediately. It could go one way or another, and then you'd be on this side or that side of the border like that. And if that happens, then what are you going to do? You're going to have to find yourself within a new definition of legal or illegal. So you're either going to then be ANA and illegal, or you're going to be, as in ANA illegal, ANA illegal, or you're going to be ANA legal. You're going to be one of those two things. And you can't be both, depending on what side of the border you're on or the other.